At Fink Beef Genetics, as far as our bull fertility, again, I guess we try to do quite a few things different in our program than maybe some seed stock producers, which didn't make us any better or any worse. But these bullet point topics are to try to show you some of the differences that we do in our program. Our bulls are all checked from 11 to 13 months of age, semen checked. We take a lot of pride in that because the bulk of our bulls will pass, and that is with a full BSE exam. Our veterinarian, Dr. Don Musil, Blue Rapids, Kansas, has checked thousands and thousands of bulls. He brings people with him that are experts in their field. Each bull semen is stained. The bulls are all extended and make sure there's no warts or problems on any of the penis or anything like that. And again, we take a lot of pride that the bulk of our bulls will pass at 11 to 13 months of age. You might wonder, well, why is that so important? It's important to us because we think that that has a lot to do with fertility in their full sisters and their mates and those bloodlines. Puberty is certainly a big part in getting your yearling heifers bred, and as I see a lot of different bloodlines throughout the United States, I see animals that won't semen check until they're older. This concerns me, and a lot of times those problems are because of a puberty problem within the semen itself. I'm no scientific expert, but I have to think that bulls that freeze early, have good scrotals, and produce lots of good semen early on have to be more fertile than their female counterparts. So that's why it's really important to us. If a bull doesn't check at Fink Beef Genetics by the time he's 14 months of age, he gets his head cut off. We don't mess around with them. We just get them on out here because, again, we're very concerned that if they don't check by that age, that they really probably don't need to be in the industry. We also take great pride that we don't fatten our bulls. We grow our bulls, and I'll discuss that in another bullet point, but we grow our bulls at a slower rate of gain. We know the genetics because of the EPDs and what they're expected to do. So we tend to grow our bulls a lot slower, a lot less daily gain than a lot of operations. What does this have to do with fertility and semen checking? Fertility and fat go hand in hand. Fat builds up around the scrotal. This will hinder semen production early on, and it'll also have some problems for the bulls later on in life as that fat builds around the scrotum and doesn't allow that semen to, because of the heat from the fat, has an effect on the quality of the semen. So that's another reason we don't grow our bulls hard. We try to keep them lean and hard, and when they go out and work for you, hopefully there's no fertility problems. I don't know of any worse problem than not getting your cows bred. So that's the reason that we insist on early semen checking, and we don't fatten our bulls. Again, we do the full BSE exam. The semen is examined on the slides, taken back and examined again for any defects, any abnormalities. Anything like this is going to affect the ultimate conception on the cows, on the bulls that we sell on the customers' cows. For more information on the Fink Beef Genetics program, please feel free to keep visiting our website and read about some of our history and the current things we are doing. If you have any more questions on fertility and bull fertility, the way that we look at it at Fink Beef Genetics, please give me a call because fertility is the #1 profit maker in the beef industry.